So, I am Dr. Gayatri. So the thing is, last class we saw the early winter regimen and late winter regimen. Okay, now we are going to see early summer regimen and late summer regimen. Early winter is Hemanta Rutu, okay, and late winter is Shishira Rutu. Okay, and now we are coming to the early summer, that is Vasanta Rutu, and then Grishma Rutu. Okay, after the winter season, what happens? The sun starts shining. Okay, and so you have lot of flowers blossoming, and Vasanta Rutu is said to be a romantic season. Okay, it is beautiful season where you have all the flowers blossoming. Okay, sun starts shining, and you cuckoo nightingale birds start to sing songs. Okay, so even though it seems to be a very romantic season, but actually it's not a romantic season. Okay, because what happens is, in this Rutu, because of sunshine, the previous Rutu is cold. Okay, because of that coldness, the kapha is getting accumulated in our system. Okay, this kapha, which is the special seat of kapha, is chest. Okay, the kapha gets accumulated in the chest. When the spring season, that is Vasanta Rutu starts, the sun starts shining. Okay, because of the sunshine, the kapha which is accumulated here start to melt. Okay, the kapha starts melting, and then the kapha goes down and affects the Agni. Okay, Agni is the basic of the health. If the Agni is good, your health is also good. You have proper digestion, proper elimination, and you have good health. But in this season, Vasanta Ritu, what happens is, when the sun starts shining, your Agni becomes weak. Okay, because of the weak Agni, you will have improper digestion, and you will have ama production. What is ama? Okay, ama means indigested food material. Okay, ama is rasa. Actually, you are in the digestion, what happens? Ahara rasa is absorbed in the body. Okay, when the ahara rasa is not properly cooked, there will be improperly formed ahara rasa, and this ahara rasa is called ama. Improperly cooked ahara rasa is called ama. Okay, and this ama will flow in your body, and it will flow in your body, and wherever in your body there is a weakness, it will manifest the disease. Okay, so Agni Bala should always be good. You should have always good digestion. If you have good digestion, you don't have any disease, you don't need a doctor, you don't need anything. But when this season Vasanta Ritu, what happens is, Agni Bala becomes weak and ama will be produced. Okay, we don't know where the weak point is in our body. So that's why the cause of the disease is same for all the diseases. Okay, the production of ama. In naturopathy, they call it as morbid matter or toxins. Okay, in the naturopathy also, they will talk about the same concept. Okay, it's called morbid matter or toxins. Okay, this toxins, it can go anywhere and manifest the disease. That's why you would have had some improper diet in any party. You would have gone to a party with your friends, and that too in the late night or in the Sunday night. Sunday night we are not supposed to take food, it seems, according to Dharma Shastra. But in Sunday night only everybody are taking very heavy dinner. Okay, so we all would have gone to a party, and we would have enjoyed a good dinner. Okay, which is in hotel, when they sell the food for money, basically it will not be healthy. Okay, any food which is sold for money is unhealthy. Okay, so we would have had some food in the party. Next day, one will have headache, one will have diarrhea, one will have vomiting. Okay, one may have cough, cold. Okay, according to your weakness in the body, you will manifest different disease. Okay, but the cause of the disease is one and the same. Okay, which is Agni, Manda Agni, weak Agni. Because of weak Agni, because of heavy food, you get morbid matter in your body, which is called ama, and you end up with some uneasiness, some illness. Okay, so in this Vasanta Ritu, kapha is in the winter season, the kapha is accumulated in your chest region, and because of the sunshine in Vasanta Ritu, it is melted and it affects the Agni. Agni is directly in the Nabi Pradesha, okay, in the umbilicus region only, Agni is present, behind the umbilicus. Okay, it affects the Agni, and because of the Agni, you may get different diseases. So, in this season, to relieve the kapha, what you have to do is Vamana Karma. Vamana means emesis, okay. You can, in Ayurveda, there is a special procedure to do vomiting, okay, where you have to take certain medicines and all. Okay, those things are very complicated. So what basically we can do is, we can do yogic vamana, which is called Kunjal Kriya. Okay, when the Vasanta Ritu has started, we can take Kunjal Kriya. We can take some salt water, okay, sit and take the salt water, warm salty water, okay, drink it as much as you can, and then you vomit. You put your hands inside and vomit. Okay, this you can do weekly once, okay, like that. Kunjal Kriya you can do weekly once in Vasanta Ritu, not now. Okay, when the kapha is aggravated. What are the symptoms of aggravated kapha? Basically, you will have respiratory problem, respiratory congestion, okay, and means congestion, cough, cold, no, sputum coming out, and then you will have heaviness in the body, you will feel sleepy, drowsy. Okay, these are all some of the kapha symptoms. So for this, Kunjal Kriya is a best remedy. Since you are yoga students, I am teaching more in terms of yoga. Okay, because in Ayurveda they have said Vamana again, it's a big topic in Panchakarma. Okay, and it is very difficult also to perform. You need a hospital for that to perform. So you can take Vamana Karma, and what else they are saying is Tikshna Vamana Nasyadye Lagu Rukshascha Bhojanaihi. Tikshna, and then you can do Neti Kriya also. Here they are saying about Nasya Karma. You can put some oils which are hot in potency. Okay, sesame oil itself is hot in potency. Okay, you can put sesame. This Nasyam also has to be done every day. In the Dinacharya we studied, you have to do Nasyam every day. Okay, 3 drops of sesame oil in each nostril early in the morning. Okay, this itself is this will correct the prana, flow of prana. Okay, flow of prana is very important. Okay, when there is a pranic congestion or depletion, we get disease. Okay, that is one concept. So this flow of prana breathing will be normal. So if you put Nasyam, Tikshna Nasya Gandusha. Gandusha means gargling. Okay, you can take some hot potency kashayas, decoctions. Okay, like ginger decoction or turmeric. Turmeric is hot in potency. Okay, turmeric decoction. You can make some kapha suitable decoction for kapha, and you can take gargling. Okay, and then you can take Dhumapana, Tikshna Dhumapana. Okay, Dhumapana we studied in Dinacharya, means where you have to inhale the smoke. Okay, you can make the wick. Wick means Varti of Dhumapana. Okay, mixed with very Tikshna dravyas like Shunti, dry ginger, and turmeric. Turmeric is also hot and very Tikshna only. So you can make a wick out of Shunti, ginger, pepper and all, and then you can burn it, and then you can take the smoke, inhale the smoke. Okay, because in Vasanta Ritu, the kapha is aggravated. Okay, to balance the kapha, we are doing Vamana, Nasya, Gandusha, Dhumapana, etc. Okay, all these things we are doing to relieve the body from kapha. And then what you have to take? Ruksha Lagu Bhojana. Okay, the Bhojana, the food should be dry. Don't take more oil in the food. Okay, it should be dry. You can add little bit ghee only. Okay, without ghee you don't take. Little ghee. You reduce. In Hemanta Ritu, we had lot of ghee, oils, fats and meat and all those things. In this season, you are not supposed to take heavy food. Okay, you have to take Purana Shali, Godhuma, the dhanya which is old, okay, which is 6 months old minimum. Okay, you have to take the dhanya and store it for 6 months, and then only you have to use. For in Hemanta Ritu, freshly harvested food is advised, because freshly harvested food is more heavy to digest. Okay, when you store it for some time, for 6 months or 1 year, it becomes very easy to digest. Okay, so you take Purana Dhanya. Okay, Yava means barley. Barley brings dryness in the system. Okay, it relieves Purana Mala, old Mala and all it will relieve. Okay, Purana Dhanya you have to take, which is Lagu and Ruksha. Okay, dry and light food you have to take. And then Jangala Mamsam is advised. Jangala Mamsam means that which the animals which live in desert area. Okay, water animals you should not take in this Ritu. In the summer season, this is Vasanta Ritu is early summer. Okay, you are not supposed to take water animals and all. Then your kapha will get aggravated. So you have to take the animals, meat of the animal which lives in deserty area, which the deserty area animals will not take more water. So it will be more dry. The mamsam will be more dry. And then that deserty area animals will do lot of exercise to get the food and water. It will walk for a long distance. So that meat becomes very light and easy to digest. Okay, and that also, that meat you have to burn it and take, not cooked. Okay, not cooked in water. They are advising to shulya. Shulya means you put one rod and then burn it, isn't it? In that way you have to prepare the mamsam and then take. Okay, this is what advised. And then what they are saying is, such a food you have to take, and then you have to do vyayama. Kapha is something which is making you heavy, feel heavy. So if you do enough exercises, you will feel light. Okay, so vyayamam is very important. Udvartana. Udvartana means powder massage, not oil massage. Okay, you have to take powder. Preferably horse gram powder is hot and dry. Okay, horse gram powder or green gram powder you can take. You can mix it with buttermilk and then rub all over your body, massage your body. Okay, that is called Udvartana. Vyayama Udvartana Aghataihi Jitva. Aghata means beating. Okay, when you beat, means in the massage you have a movement of beating. You beat the person. Okay, tapping, beating and all, some steps are there. You should give more beating kind of massages during Vasanta Ritu. Okay, so Vyayama Udvartana Agatair Jitva Shleshmanam Ulbanam, and then you have to Snato Anulipta after taking bath. Okay, you have to take bath with warm water. Okay, it should not be either cold or hot. It should be warm. Okay, Snato Anuliptaha Karpura Chandana, camphor and sandalwood paste you have to apply on your body. Okay, and you have to take Panakam in Vasanta Ritu. Panakam, you know Panakam? Jaggery mixed with water. Okay, that you have to take, and then you have to take honey water. Okay, and you can also take some waters like water decoct, means water which is boiled with chandana. Okay, chandanam should be boiled in the water, and you have something called ushira. Okay, in Tamil it is called vettiver. Ushira, you know ushira? Gasgas. Gasgas in Hindi. Kannada? Gasgas na? Okay. Gasgas should be put in the water and it brings good smell, flavor to the water. Okay, and you can use pot. Already early summer has come. You can use pot. Inside the pot you can put gasgas. Okay, and then that water you can take. Okay, so now summer has started. Early summer has started. You can start taking different juices. Okay, different waters, honey water. Okay, jaggery water. All those things you can take. And then this early summer, that is this spring season, Vasanta Ritu is very romantic. Okay, so you should go out with your friends to a beautiful garden. Okay, where there are so much of trees. Okay, the sun's rays should not pass. Okay, that much of trees should be there. Okay, you should go there and sit along with your friends. Okay, you can drive out all those people and you go and sit there, and you should talk different kind of interesting stories. Okay, that is what said here. I am not saying my point. It is here, it is said. Okay, you have to spend time with your friends, boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay, can go out for a walk with in a beautiful garden where there are so many trees. Okay, and you can enjoy the beautiful song of cuckoo. Okay, different musics. Okay, have a romantic time in the daytime. Okay, that is how you have to spend your daytime in the Vasanta Rutu. Okay, and you are not supposed to sleep in Vasanta Rutu also. So this is the last point here. So this is you can spend your time like this, and then you should not sleep in the afternoon. Okay, and you can take mangoes come in Vasanta Rutu. Okay, in summer season you get mangoes, so you should enjoy seasonal. In general itself, you have to take seasonal fruits and vegetables, which is healthy. Okay, in this season Vasanta Rutu you can enjoy mangoes, mango juice and all, and don't sleep in the daytime. Okay, and don't take heavy foods. Do proper workout also. Don't have sedentary lifestyle. Okay, this is all about the early summer regimen, that is Vasanta Rutu. Thank you so much for patient listening.